have to go right to black. Fade to black, as they say. There's something called Senior Skip Day. You might remember this as a kid. Even I remember this as a kid. Toward the end of the school year, which I guess is here now, June, there would be a day where the kids would skip school. And if you were lucky enough to live on Long Island during school skip day, you could go to a beach. Some people would go North Shore. They would go to a Crab Meadow beach, Sunken Meadow Park, and grab some beers and, hide them from the cops. And you'd sit and drink with your buddies from school and talk about the school year, smoke some cigarettes, try to pick up on some of the girls' last attempt before summer vacation. And that's pretty much what Senior Skip Day was. Your seniors, doesn't really matter. You're done. You're done with high school. And then South Shore people, for the most part, would go to Jones Beach down there on the South Shore of Long Island, the ocean beaches. And same thing. You hang out, spread out a blanket, drink some beers, and it was fun. Skipping school. End of your senior year. Ready to embark on that, the journey of life itself outside of your childish constraints of school, 12 grades of school. They still do this. I didn't know that it was still a thing on Long Island. And it seems now that on Senior Skip Day, Fire Island, the beautiful beaches, the parks of the South Shore of Long Island, where Robert Moses built his parkway system with his low bridges to keep the riffraff out, the rumor has it. Well, the bridges aren't low enough, and I guess the riffraff has moved to Long Island, and it's no longer a city bus that needs to get under that 10'4" clearance bridge, because the beaches on Senior Skip Day are full of angry, fighting, violent, nasty black students. So here's what it looked like on Black Senior Skip Day at Jones Beach. This is one of the pictures. Yeah, I don't recall a helicopter being necessary. I don't recall Airwolf having to fly in and use its rotor wash to separate the fights that were going on at Jones Beach. Zoom in on that pic. Let's see if we can't see the crowd. A little more. Let's just get that crowd there. Just a nice spot of the crowd. Keep going. Keep zooming. No?
That's the most I can do.
Most.
This is a video, though. Should I play it?
Oh, yeah. Play the video. Let's see. Come in. Fly low. Like how you spray water on two dogs fucking on your lawn instead of having to tell that embarrassing story to your child. You would just squirt them with water and say they were fighting. Oh, yeah, they're fighting. There it is. There's your Senior Skip Day. That's what has happened to Long Island. That's what's happened to your amazing Jones Beach on the South Shore of Long Island, where Robert Moses tried to make it, where this wouldn't happen. He was called a racist. People that bring up the story say it's fake. that the bridge height had nothing to do with whatever. Fact of the matter is, Robert Moses wanted this to be a wonderful suburb of the city. For the people that worked in New York City, they'd have their houses out on Long Island, and they would want to go to the beach with their families and enjoy the summer weekends. And this is now what it is. Fucking savages fighting on the beaches. I couldn't imagine the volume of the yapping and the music. And because I remember you'd go to the beach and you'd put your blanket out there and with friends or family, and you'd have a little radio and you'd put it on just loud enough where you could hear the music. Wouldn't disturb anyone else because that was a courtesy. That, I can't imagine the decibels of fucking shit music. The N-word dropping every 2 fucking seconds. What has happened? What has happened to our fair towns of Long Island? They are now savage shitholes, I tell you. Savages. And what's going to be done? Nothing. We lost. We lost Long Island. It's done. It's gone. I guess there's a mall on Long Island out east called the Smith Haven Mall around Smithtown, Long Island. And that's just a new shithole place. That used to be the classy mall. Oh, you're going to the Smith Haven Mall. Ooh. I thought you would just go to the Huntington Big H Shopping Center or perhaps the Walt Whitman Mall in Huntington and, deal with maybe 1 or 2 savages or, youth, teens. You know what they say these days? They go, well, some teens were causing some trouble. This was back when that was something. 2, 3 teens would do something and you're like, those teens. Now they use it as a code word for this savage scene on the beach. I guess the only good part is you could run into the water if they start trouble because they can't chase you. If you just, you're sitting there backstroking back and forth a few feet out, they wouldn't dare come in lest they drown. But yeah, the Smith Haven Mall just turned into a shithole of MS-13 and savages. I know I'm being very Long Island centric on this show today, but it's what it is. It's what I know. I haven't lived off of Long Island since Boston. And now I hear even Boston is that. There's no places anymore. I always thought Southie. You could go to Southie and you got to deal with watch your Irish, Boston movies. You got to deal with those guys, the Southie trash white guys. Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, those movies. The Departed, those movies. But now I hear that's even fucking savaged up. There's really nowhere to go that's exclusively just, go into a bar, watch the fucking Sox with your fucking brothers from Saudi. You used to know. You don't go to fucking Dorchester, Roxbury. You don't go there. It's where the coloreds are. And what? Now, how is it 13% of the population? Like everywhere you go, there seems to be a fuckload of people fucking shit up. How is that 13% of the population? I'd really like to see the the distribution plan, because it's brilliant. How do you take so few people population-wise and make it seem like they are everywhere? How is that done? It's amazing. People should be able to distribute troops that way during a war. You'd think they were everywhere. My God, we're outnumbered. It's only 13%. But that's a hell of a 13%. 100% of the volume. 100% of the noise from 13% of the people.